I, I'm, that is, there are some things that you just have to, as humans, we are limited and we can't control everything. And it's crazy as a Nigerian living in Nigeria and not born into wealth or in the political class. It can be, it can be hell. It can be tiring, frustrating, mentally exhausting. Seeing what is going on in the country is just it's frustrating, like mentally frustrating. I've been seeing a lot of news. I saw one where Wiki was talking and he said that that how how can they buy cars and do things for themselves if they pay workers their salary? That means there's money. Money was never Nigeria's problem, but the people holding this money have been and are still the problem. Leaders of tomorrow, and these bastards are still the ones ruling us. Um, wait for your time. They say the same people say time wait for no one. Now I think I have a theory about this saying. This wait for your time or time wait for nobody. Wait for your time. When they want to get into power, they tell you wait for your time. When they not finally get into power, they'll tell you time wait for no one. So Nigerians and African politicians at large are useless. Understand the fact that the Western world have a hand in it, but if the politicians are not useless and are not stupid, the whites will not have any effect on us. Because tell me why the IMF is threatening an African country that if you stop borrowing, if you want to build your country, then we'll stop borrowing you money. Are you saying that the African countries did not have money before? Then start borrowing their money now. They had. See, guys, this is not a funny thing at all. Actually, as a 9 to 5, and I've been doing a lot of thinking that when I didn't have a 9 to 5, uh, I I wasn't owing because I didn't have any reason to owe anybody or any loan up. Because I wasn't going anywhere, so I didn't need. Even if I was going anywhere, it wasn't an everyday thing, right? So I didn't have any reason to borrow money. Now I have a 9 to 5 and I'm earning big, but I'm still in debt and I do not understand why. And I don't want anybody to come and start telling me I'm not saving, I'm not doing this, that, because how can I save when I have to survive the month and wait for the next salary? It doesn't even make sense. It is like slavery. You're just going around the same circle all over and all over again. You're going around the same circle every month because for you to get by the month, you have to borrow. Except you're earning 6 figures. Let's say 1 million. But if you're earning anything less than 1 million or 800,000 at least, guy, you struggle, oh. Especially if you're not living alone. If you're living alone, ah, it's not as if I go out to I buy expensive things or I buy things that I don't need. I don't even buy anything. The last big thing that I bought was my fridge, and that was in September. So I don't know how I entered into this year with so much debt, and it's weighing me down mentally. And it's not a good place to be. But I'm hoping that at the end of when I get my salary, I'm going to sort it out, and check out. But then again, but then again, this is not just me thing. I heard my colleague complaining the same thing too, and my colleague is even earning more than me. So imagine my colleague complaining, and you know, with responsibilities and all of that. So in Nigeria, you must have about 70 streams of income before you can stay afloat, at least not and not be in debt. Especially if you are living alone, no, not people living with their parents or I'm not talking about people that live in a because when I was living with my aunties, I didn't have these issues because when I even get money safe, I don't have to borrow to survive because food go there house. You get there will always be food at home and it was never an issue. But now that I'm at home, and it's not as if food is even my problem. And not as if I even use my money to even buy food. I have food that I don't even eat. But where is this money going to? Why is this money never enough? Why? I I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, well, for people that are living alone and they have responsibilities, families, and all of that, I want to know how you guys are doing it. Sincerely, because I go to work every day and I have to eat. Say if I don't say na empty belle, I won't come use do my work. I have to eat now every day. So I don't know, man. I've just been not down mentally. I just want to get out of the space, man, where I am right now, and I need the new environment. I need to travel. I sincerely need to travel out of Lagos, out of Nigeria. I need to travel. It's not a good place for me to be right now. Let me know what you think. Okay.